Hi, this is Miss Bustillos, and I'm going to be sharing some information for you tonight about math and science. So, this is part one. This is going to be some of our expectations, and then I'll wrap up in science. So, welcome to the Golden Bears. This is me and Mr. McNamara. We are partners. We share students, and so we talk about students and what's best to help our students. I teach math and science. This is my 19th year teaching. It is my ninth year at Bristow. I've been in the district for 16 years. I've done math coaching. So I've been around. Both of my students have gone through the Brentwood Union School District. My son is at Santa Barbara, and my daughter's at Heritage. So our first slide is it's really talking about the parent, the teacher, student, how important it is that we are a team. And I want you to know how valuable that I think you are, and that I'm always here to help. And I want to make sure that I'm supporting my students. I want them to be successful. If there's one thing that you can remember from tonight, it is that I am a reasonable person. So if something does not seem right or it doesn't seem reasonable, contact me. We will figure it out. We'll solve it. That's what I'm here for. I want to make sure that your child is successful. That's the most important thing to me. So student success comes from student responsibility, parent involvement, and a positive classroom environment. Again, I'm very reasonable. Share your challenges, and I will be by your side to navigate them. Parental involvement, we recommend checking grades online, but also checking our Canvas website. There is a student app and there's a separate parent app. I recommend that you get both of them and that you sign up to be able to view your student's Canvas account. This will really help you feel like in all of this technology and distance learning that you've got a nice little chunk of where their stuff is at all times. So, what do you need to know to help your student? Keep it simple, make a daily schedule, make routines, know their due dates, know how to communicate for help, know what supports are available. It's going to be fine. We will work it out together. Please don't get too upset or frustrated about something. I do make mistakes, we all do, but I want to help you figure it out. Teaching your students in sixth grade how to advocate for themselves, that is the biggest skill you can give them right now. So they can communicate with me directly through Canvas. And it's the fourth day of school, and I've already had a student do that. They said, "Hey, I'm so sorry. This is what happened. I'll make sure to improve." And it was like perfect. So Canvas is a great way they can contact me directly without even having an email account. What can you do when you need help? Check my webpage. I have an interactive web classroom on there. Check Canvas. I'm going to be posting a video of directions or lessons on there as we get in. It might change as time goes on. This is my first year using Canvas, but I'm a super techie person. So I might adjust as we go along and I might find stuff that works better. But for the most part, that's what I'll be doing is I'll have videos on there and I'll kind of talk about that a little bit more. You can email me, elbustillos@brentwood.k12.ca.us. You can message me directly through Canvas if you're on there as an observer. Um, Students can post comments under assignments or to respond assignments. They can contact me directly through Canvas. Office hours, so hours for student help are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, starting next week from 1:30 to 2:30. And please let me know if I've made a mistake or something seems confusing or frustrating. Okay, it is not on purpose. I promise. I just want to help figure it out. Checking websites and grades. Check our websites first. There are these four blocks that are included in everybody's websites: instruction, assignments, feedback, and support. And if you click on mine from my website, then you'll see that it goes to our interactive classroom. And all of these links have important pieces. And the first thing that I really want to make sure we've all got done is that family questionnaire. It gives you a little place at the end after all the contact information and questions about technology about where you can just kind of tell me what's going on with your child. Is there something special that they need or do they need nothing and they're just good and ready to go? That's your opportunity to talk to me about those things. Okay. So kind of going through, Email us, Mr. McNamara and I. We want to hear from you. Do it early, do it often. Parents don't always listen to me on this one, but listen to me here, right? We can only communicate right now through email and phone conversations, Zoom calls. So if there's something going on, I want to resolve it quickly. And if I don't resolve it right away, email me again. I'm pretty good. I will promise to respond to all emails within 24 hours. So if you don't hear from me within 24 hours, except for on weekends, of course, then please check in with me again. You can call the school and you can leave a message on my phone there. So feel free to do that. Know that we can't see everything that's going on, and we certainly don't know everything that's happening on the other side of that screen. So we do need to know if there's a problem or a challenge happening early, often. Okay, there's our emails just in case you need it. So it's at this point of the video. I'm going to go ahead and talk about absences. Makeup work, it is students' responsibility to do it. They have a day after they return. They have an extra day because we're seeing students every other day. But absences are back and they really count again. So please make sure that you're doing them. Same thing with vacation work. I mean, the nice thing is you could probably just take a computer and do it if you're going on a trip somewhere, if we could ever go on a trip again anywhere. So please make sure that they stay on top of that. The school loses money. I don't know how it's affected in this, but I know that we're taking attendance for real. So every single period they miss does get registered in our system. So please make sure they're on every single period for our Zoom calls. All right, grades. Grades are determined by our curriculum and instruction department and district. The percentage breakdown, that's not determined by us individual, and it's uniform across our grade levels. There's deadlines are shown when they're given. I'm very specific about that. It'll be posted in Canvas. If there is an issue with a deadline or a problem or assignment, please contact me right away. Be proactive. Let me know. We'll figure it out. I'm reasonable again, so I will be there to help you navigate it, and we'll figure out what will be the best solution to make sure that your student is successful. Ultimately, learning is what's important to me. I want to know that they've learned it. But deadlines do matter because in life, deadlines matter. So we want to see that effort and good habits are leading to good grades. Speaking of grades, in elementary school, they get 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is just kind of a nice chart to help you understand how that might correspond to grades. So before they might have gotten a 2, and you're like, oh, that's not bad. But a 2 can be anywhere from a C minus to an F. So like it's kind of important to pay attention and see where that report of progress might have them land in. How does homework and classwork affect grades? Homework and classwork combined together is 50% of the grade for each class. So if they don't complete that, the highest they can get is an F, which that's kind of crazy, right? But this is the environment that we're in. So our assessments right now are going to be 50%. I don't have a lot more information about that right now. We're still working on it, but I want you to know that I'm going to be advocating for my students and making sure that it's fair and that it's reasonable and that we're doing what is best to assess them so that they can be successful. Math and science. So I'm going to start with math and then I'm going to stop because that will be part 1. And then we're going to go on to science. And even if you don't have science, you're still welcome to look at the science video because I am going to put a little bit more information about expectations there. So math, our agenda is going to be posted in Canvas in the announcements section on our virtual whiteboard. And students will complete all their work and notes and things in their math notebook. I'll be helping them to set that up soon. We're going to start with science notebooks, and then we're going to go on to math. Homework answers are inputted online in our digits program. We started looking at that already, and their score has to be 70% or above. So they can redo every single problem before they submit their assignment. So that is reasonable, and each problem has help on it. So they can have help right there online. They can contact me. They can redo the problem. So 70% is a very reasonable expectation for those. All right, we're going to go ahead and stop right here. So this is part 1. Like for part 2. Just kidding. That's a TikTok joke. Your kids will get it.